The world woke up to a bombshell headline. Philippines unveils monster warship, a game changer in Asian waters. News tickers flashed, social media buzzed, and military analysts scrambled for details. The announcement was bold, almost cinematic. It wasn't just another ship. It was a clear signal to friends and rivals alike. Anchors cut into their regular programming. Beneath the surface, something big was brewing, literally and figuratively. Phones rang off the hook in newsrooms, and the public wanted answers. What was this new warship, and why now? As the day unfolded, government officials confirmed the rumors. The Philippines was not just expanding its navy, it was building what many called a monster warship. The air was thick with excitement, curiosity, and a hint of tension. Was this the dawn of a new era for the Philippine Navy? From Manila to Washington, from Beijing to Tokyo, everyone was watching. The stakes were high, the mood was electric. One thing was clear, the naval game in Southeast Asia was about to change. Let's break it down, folks. The Philippine government officially announced the start of its most ambitious naval project ever. The monster warship isn't just a nickname, it's a promise. This ship will be the largest, most advanced vessel ever built by the country. The Defense Secretary stood at the podium and laid it all out. This will secure our seas and our future. The project is more than just steel and engines. It's a symbol. For years, the Philippines has faced challenges in the South China Sea and beyond. Now, with this warship, the nation is taking a stand. It's about pride, power, and presence on the global stage. The ship is officially called the BRP Bagong Lakas, which means new strength. The name says it all. It's designed to patrol, protect, and project Philippine interests across the archipelago and further. This isn't about showing off, it's about defending what matters. For the Filipino people, this announcement is personal. It's about safety for fishermen, security for islands, and hope for a stronger future. The message is clear. The days of being overlooked in the Pacific are over. So why the word monster? It's not just about size, though that's a big part of it. The BRP Bagong Lakas will dwarf every other ship in the Philippine fleet. At over 200 meters long, it's as tall as a city skyscraper laid on its side. When it hits the water, it'll be the largest warship in Southeast Asia. But the monster label goes beyond length and tonnage. This ship is built to carry more firepower, more tech, more missions. It can host a fleet of helicopters, dozens of drones, and even amphibious vehicles. Its hull is reinforced for rough seas and surprise attacks. Inside, the warship is a floating fortress. Multiple layers of armor, missile silos, and anti-aircraft systems line its decks. It's designed to survive in battle, not just look impressive in a parade. The design teams took inspiration from both Western and Asian warships, blending the best ideas into one. No other Philippine ship comes close. In fact, few navies in the region have anything like it. That's why people, friends, and foes are calling it a monster. It's powerful, intimidating, and impossible to ignore. Let's talk tech. The BRP Bagong Lakas is loaded with the latest gadgets and weapons. Its radar can spot threats hundreds of miles away. Its sonar can detect submarines lurking in the deep. The bridge runs on advanced AI systems, helping the crew respond to dangers in real time. Weapons? This ship packs a punch. Vertical launch systems hold dozens of surface-to-air and anti-ship missiles. There are torpedo tubes, rapid-fire cannons, and electronic warfare gear to jam enemy signals. The flight deck supports both manned helicopters and unmanned drones, giving the ship eyes and ears all over the sea. The design is modular, which means new weapons or tools can be added as technology evolves. If a new missile is invented next year, this ship can use it. That flexibility is a game changer. Even the engines are state-of-the-art. Hybrid diesel-electric power means the ship can move fast when it needs to, and quietly when stealth is key. This is not just a ship. It's a floating tech lab ready for tomorrow's battles as well as today's. Now, some might ask, why does the Philippines need a warship this big? The answer is simple: security. The Philippines is an archipelago with over 7,000 islands. Protecting them all is a huge challenge. With growing threats in the South China Sea, the need for a strong navy is, well, urgent. A monster warship sends a message. It tells the world that the Philippines will defend its territory, its people, and its future. It's about protecting fishing grounds, oil and gas fields, and shipping lanes. This ship can respond to emergencies, from natural disasters to armed conflict. Building such a ship also strengthens alliances. Friends like the United States and Japan see that the Philippines is serious about defense. Joint exercises and patrols become more effective with a powerful flagship leading the way. Finally, it's about pride. For decades, the Philippine Navy struggled with old second-hand ships. This project is a leap forward. It shows the world and the Filipino people that the country is ready to take control of its destiny. Building the BRP Bagong Lakas is no small feat. Shipyards in Subic Bay are buzzing with activity. Welders, engineers, and designers are working around the clock. It's a mix of local talent and foreign experts sharing skills and knowledge. The project is a source of jobs and national pride. The process started with a massive steel keel, like the backbone of the ship. From there, huge sections are welded together, layer by layer. Each part is checked, tested, and checked again. Safety and reliability come first. Mistakes can cost lives at sea. Construction isn't just about metal and machinery, it's about teamwork. The Navy, government, and private companies are working hand in hand. International partners are supplying advanced systems, but the goal is to build as much as possible in the Philippines. It's a learning curve, but the payoff is huge. As the hull takes shape, excitement grows. News crews visit the shipyard. School kids take field trips to see history in the making. This isn't just a ship, it's a national project, a rallying point for hope and ambition. The launch of the BRP Bagong Lakas is already changing the game in Asia. Neighbors are watching closely. Countries like China, Vietnam, and Malaysia all have claims in the South China Sea. A powerful Philippine warship means new calculations for everyone. Allies, especially the United States and Japan, are cheering. They see the ship as a sign that the Philippines is stepping up. Joint drills and patrols are planned. The ship will serve as a flagship for multinational missions, from anti-piracy to humanitarian aid. But not everyone is happy. Some countries worry about an arms race. Others fear that tensions could rise if the ship is seen as too aggressive. Diplomats are working overtime to keep the peace, even as navies prepare for the worst. What's clear is this: the balance of power is shifting. The Philippines now has a voice and a presence that can't be ignored. The region's future will be shaped by this ship and what it represents. No project this big is free from trouble. Building a monster warship costs billions. Some critics say the money should go to schools or hospitals instead. Others worry about corruption or delays. The government promises transparency, but doubts remain. There are technical hurdles too. The Philippines has never built a ship this large before. Mistakes are possible. Delays can happen. Getting the latest tech and weapons means working with foreign suppliers, which brings its own risks. Even the ship's role is debated. Some worry it could make the Philippines a target. Others fear it could fuel tensions with powerful neighbors. The military says the ship is for defense, not offense, but the debate continues. The government faces a tough balancing act. It must build support at home and trust abroad. Success will depend on leadership, skill, and a bit of luck. The world is watching and waiting. So what does the BRP Bagong Lakas really mean? For the Philippines, it's a turning point. The country moves from being a small player to a serious force at sea. The Navy gets the tools it needs to protect the nation. The people get a symbol of hope and pride. For the region, the stakes are high. The new warship could bring stability by making aggression less likely, or it could spark new tensions if rivals feel threatened. Diplomacy will be key. The ship is a tool, but people and policies shape what it does. For the world, this is a lesson in ambition and resilience. The Philippines is showing that even smaller nations can shape their own destiny. The monster warship is more than steel and missiles. It's a statement. We are here, we are strong, and we are ready for tomorrow. The story isn't over. The seas are always changing. But one thing is clear. The Philippines monster warship is a game changer. The future, as always, is wide open.